You're going to be working on this graphic organizer to help you get ready to write your 3 paragraphs on your gravity poster project. Okay, so this is a graphic organizer you've seen before. It's the same one we used when we tried to prove that air is matter. So we've got a main idea or introduction in our paragraph. We're going to need 2 reasons for our paragraph. Each of those reasons needs to be backed up with evidence or details, and then we need a conclusion. Okay. This time, however, you're going to write 1, 2, 3 paragraphs. So you have 3 different graphic organizers, and each graphic organizer has a different um, topic, right? So paragraph 1 is going to be about just some simple examples that prove that gravity pulls matter down. Paragraph 2 is going to be about how gravity pulls matter down, and we can use it to do work. And paragraph 3 is going to be about how gravity pulls matter down, and we know that because without it, all sorts of strange things can happen. All right. I've also helped you out a little here. For each of these paragraphs, I've already written in a introduction just to get you moving. Okay, so let's look at a couple of these, and maybe we'll even do a couple together real quick. So first off, the main idea here is that we need some simple examples to prove that gravity pulls matter down. So introduction. I know that gravity is a force that pulls matter down for many reasons. So here are the reasons. So I already wrote them in for you. First of all, matter always falls down, right? That proves that gravity pulls matter down. And second of all, additionally, gravity causes all matter to fall at the same speed, but air resistance slows some objects down. So how do we prove these points? How do we use evidence to back them up? First of all, matter always falls down. So I guess, for example, what's a good example for this? For example, when I fall off my bike, I, oops, my bike, I fall to the ground and not up to the sky, obviously, right? Okay, so there's a detail, right? All matter falls down. Well, how do you know this? I can't just say that and expect you to believe me. I need an example, right? For example, when I fall off my bike, I fall to the ground and not up to the sky. All right. Um, let's look at another example. So paragraph 2 is talking about how gravity pulls matter down and can be used to do work. So introduction. I know that gravity is a force that pulls matter down because it can be used to do work. So here's some reasons, and I need to back those reasons up with some evidence. So what can gravity be used to do? Gravity can be used to, how about send water to houses? All right, well, Mr. R, what the heck are you talking about there? Well, what does that mean? What's evidence to back that up? Well, it works like this. Um, it works like this, comma. People build a water tower to keep water up in the air. When someone needs water, you can just let the water flow down. You could just let the water flow down to the house. Gravity will pull it. Now, is that the best sentence in the world? I could probably fix that up. But remember, this is not your paragraph. This is just your graphic organizer. I'm just throwing in ideas, evidence, details to support that reason. And then when I go to write my paragraph, I can tweak this however I want. Okay, let's see. Let's look at paragraph 3. How do we work this one? Main idea. So gravity pulls matter down, and without it, all sorts of strange things can happen. So you're already probably thinking of all those weird things that can happen without gravity that you learned about earlier in the week. So let's see. I know that gravity is a force that pulls matter down because all sorts of strange things can happen without it. One thing that can happen is, I don't know, what's one thing that can happen? One thing that can happen is you will float around when you sleep. What's a detail to back this up? Well, what do astronauts do in order to prevent this? That would be a detail, right? Astronauts have to, what do? They have to um, tie themselves to the wall when they sleep so they don't float around in the night. What's something else that can happen when you don't have gravity? That's up to you. All right. Don't use my examples. I mean, you can use my examples, but you're gonna have to put them in your own words. Okay. I'm gonna delete all this when I put it in the classroom. So you can rewatch this video at any time. If you're not sure how to use this graphic organizer, okay, you're gonna be filling it out with a partner. So hopefully you guys can do this really well together.